Hey guys, I know it's been a really long time since I recorded a video. I'm sorry about that. First of all, congratulations to you guys, not me. It's not me that we're celebrating. It's those of you who want to do something different in life and change it. The reason I'm saying this is because recently my channel had hit 1,000 subscribers, which is not a really big number compared to some people, but that's more than I could ever ask for. That they're interested enough in changing the world some small steps at a time. So congratulations to you guys. This is because of you. I'm very proud of it, and I'm really glad that I can share my experiences with you guys. Anyway, besides that, I have some exciting news that I'm gonna say at the end of the video, but I realized that because I don't often put out videos, and because I want to keep this channel very, not professional, but I want to keep it for its purpose, which is to share information about Rotary and student exchanges and traveling around the world. I realized that you guys don't know a whole lot about me as a person, and I feel like since there's quite a few more people who are joining now, even though I haven't put out videos too frequently, I feel like it's about time that I get to say who I am really and what I'm trying to do. I've collected a few questions that I've received through email and through Twitter and Tumblr, most of them anonymously, so I'm not going to be saying anyone's name here. Some of the questions that have been asked to me that I don't really feel like they're that special, but they should be answered at some point, so I felt like it might be fun to make a video about myself for once, and why I'm doing this. How did you come up with your YouTube username? My YouTube username is a combination of my name and a fruit. You've got Becky, and then you've got Kiwi. I made it like 3 years ago, and I'm not really sure why I picked it, but it kind of just fit, so, and people have pronounced before my name be Kiwi, but I'm not trying to be Kiwi, nor do I have anything against Kiwis, like people from New Zealand. When I envisioned it, my YouTube name would be Bekiwi, not Be Kiwi. It's intended to be Bekiwi. My favorite color, most of the time, I would say is green. If you can't tell, I'm at my parents' house now in my old room. My room used to be purple, which I thought was kind of childish for me, like a really light purple, so we renovated it this summer. So my favorite color is green most of the time. I really like all colors, but sometimes I find that it's easier to pick colors I really dislike, which I really dislike the color pink. My favorite books kind of changed as I grew up. I can remember my first really favorite books in about elementary school were the Nancy Drew books. I really liked those. In high school and middle school, I guess, Harry Potter was definitely my favorite book series. Who doesn't love Harry Potter? You can't not love Harry Potter. I also like this book series called Warriors, which is basically about cats in the forest, feral cats. Now in college, I have to say my favorite series of books is probably Lord of the Rings. They're really confusing, kind of. They're difficult. They're definitely difficult to read, more so than Harry Potter or Warriors or Nancy Drew, but I enjoy the challenge, and currently I've only been able to get through 1.5 of the books because they're so difficult to read and I haven't had a lot of vacation time. In terms of movies, I really like comedies. Comedy movies are my favorite, probably. And then there's action adventure. I'm really not a fan of chick flicks or romance movies because they're just so boring and so predictable. Yeah, I really like Harry Potter, except for the fact that of all the stuff they left out that were in the books. But Harry Potter is really fun movies, except the 5th one, I hated that. Currently, my favorite TV show of all time, forever and ever, is MASH. I know that seems a little bit weird, because it's a really old TV show that went off air before I was born, but when I came back from Japan 2 years ago, and I had nothing to do, so I was flipping through TV channels, and I had seen MASH on the TV guide for years, but I never watched it, so I finally watched it, and it's just like my most favorite show ever. Next question. What is your favorite animal? My favorite animals are cats. I like all animals. Cats, I guess, are my favorite kind of pet. But when I'm older and I have my own place, of course I want cats, dogs, guinea pigs, and rabbits. Basically things that are cuddly and have cute faces. This year I will be going into my 3rd year of university, so that makes me a junior, or a 3rd year if you're not in America, in the United States. I'm going to be a junior. My major is international relations, and I'm considering double majoring. I have a certificate of Japanese studies, which I received as soon as I got to school because of my year abroad, so that I got that as kind of a freebie. I learn a lot about politics, economics, and there's a third one. Social things? Social or cultural things. But I like to learn about the world, and I like to teach about the world, and I like to see the world, so it kind of fits. I don't know what I'm going to be doing as a job in the future, like as a career. I'm hoping something to do with my major, because that'd be really great if I could work for, like, in the UN or the ICC or something. Anyone who's been on my Tumblr would know that I do play a lot of video games. I would consider myself an introvert, only because being with people kind of drains me, so I have to recharge, and for the most part of my fall semester in 2013, I was addicted to the game Lord of the Rings Online. Other games I play include Minecraft, of course, still. It's like cyclical. I play Minecraft for a couple months, then I get bored of it, then I play Lord of the Rings for a couple months, then I get bored of it, then I play something else, and then I get bored of it for a couple months, and it goes in a cycle usually. I'm a huge fan of Monty Python. Monty Python, as well as MASH, is also a humorous type of show. What is your favorite YouTube channel? I spend a lot of time on YouTube, and I watch a lot of the top YouTubers. I have to say my favorite YouTube channel is probably Hat Films. They're a gaming channel, and I've been watching them consistently for like 3 or 4 years now. There's a lot of reasons I joined Rotary when I wanted to go on exchange. I guess the number one reason is because I wanted to get away from the average of what people were doing, which was, it was basically my senior year, and everyone was going to apply to college and universities, and I just got really sad thinking that this is the most boring thing you can do, is go straight from school to school. And although in Rotary you do participate in school, it's different because you're in a completely different environment and learning a completely different language. So that's probably my motivation to join Rotary. Currently, I can speak 4 languages fluently. The languages are English, which is actually not my native language, Hungarian, which is my native language, French, which was my second language, and then Japanese. The reason I run this channel, which I recently gave a speech at a Rotary meeting a couple weeks ago, and I told them about this channel, and they want to send me some more information so I can put it up on my Tumblr and online. That's legitimate information about the program, which is going to be really helpful. So that should come soon. The reason I run this channel is because I want to share my experience, and I want to be able to bring the experience to people who had previously never thought about doing something like going on exchange. It's coming towards the end of the video, and I have a really super awesome announcement that I would like to put out there. This coming school year, I will be returning to Japan for 1 full year as a university exchange. So if you'd like to follow my mayhem of becoming a university exchange student in Japan, please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and if you're already subscribed, I want to say thank you, and I will most likely more frequently put out videos than I did in my last exchange year, which was kind of bad because my computer died halfway through the year, but I will be updating as frequently as I can and letting you guys know what it's like to be a university exchange student as well. And I'm also going to compare the process of being an exchange student in university to being an exchange student in high school with Rotary. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys really, really soon. Bye.